Everything in this book, every scam, every tactic, all four master reflexes reduces to one small physical act. Not knowledge, not suspicion, not cleverness. A pause. The FBI, in its guidance to older adults about fraud, puts it about as plainly as it can be put. Take a beat, stop, breathe. Don't act while the pressure is on you. That's the whole habit, and this chapter is about making it automatic. Here's the truth. Every scam in this book requires you to act quickly. A deliberate pause, even 60 seconds, costs you nothing on a legitimate matter, and defeats nearly every fraudulent one. The pause is the skill. Now, why is speed always the weapon? Look back at what you've read. Different stories, same engine. The arrest warrant that must be resolved today. The grandchild in jail who needs bail this morning. The account being drained right now. The offer that closes Friday. The discount available today only. The prize released only if the fee is paid now. Urgency isn't a coincidence across these. It's the mechanism. Scammers create pressure because rushed people don't verify, don't reflect, and don't consult anyone, and a person who stops to do any of those three usually escapes. There's a physiological reality underneath it too. Fear and excitement genuinely impair careful thinking. That's ordinary human wiring, not an age-related failing. The pause exists to let that state pass before you decide anything. So the beat, concretely. When something demands immediate action about money or personal information. 1. Stop talking. You don't owe a caller continuous conversation. I need a moment is a complete sentence. 2. Hang up, or set the phone down, or close the message. Physical separation is what breaks the pressure. 3. Breathe, and name what's happening. Someone is telling me to act immediately. 4. Ask the 4 questions, the whole book in one breath. Is this urgent? That's the clock, then it's suspicious. Do I have their real number myself? That's the callback. If not, don't call back. Why does it have to be paid this way? That's the payment pause. Have I met this person? That's the never rule. And 5. Tell one other person before anything moves. 60 seconds. That's the entire defense, and it works against scams that haven't been invented yet. Now, what does the pause cost? Nothing. And that's the point worth internalizing, because hesitation feels rude, and scammers rely on that. A real government agency doesn't mind if you call back through an official number. A real bank doesn't mind if you hang up and dial the card. A real family emergency survives a 2-minute verification call. A real business opportunity survives 2 weeks. A real charity accepts your gift next week. Nothing legitimate is damaged by a pause. Everything fraudulent is. So a person who always pauses loses almost nothing and is protected against almost everything. Now, how do you make it automatic? Habits beat intentions, especially under stress. Say it out loud. I'll take a moment and call you back. Practice the sentence so it's available when you're rattled. Post the 4 questions by the phone. Nobody's memory works well when frightened. A card on the wall does. Adopt a personal rule. No money moves during the first phone call, ever. And give yourself permission to be rude. Hanging up on a stranger is not a moral failing, and a legitimate caller will not be harmed by it. Here's what I'd do. I'd practice the sentence, I need a moment, I'll call you back, until it came out automatically, because I know I won't compose anything clever while my heart is pounding. Rehearsed words are what's actually available under stress. I'd hold one hard rule. No money moves during the first phone call. Not a decision, not a payment, not a transfer. That single rule doesn't require me to identify anything, and it catches the entire fast scam category. And I'd stop treating hesitation as impolite. The discomfort of making someone wait is precisely the lever being pulled. So I'd let a caller be annoyed with me, knowing a genuine one loses nothing by waiting 60 seconds. I don't have to be quicker than a criminal. I only have to be slower than they need me to be. So let's practice. The phone rings, and within 30 seconds you're being told something frightening. That must be handled immediately. You don't analyze it. You say, "I need a moment, I'll call you back," and you hang up. Then you breathe and run the 4 questions. It's urgent. You don't have their number independently. They want an unusual payment, and you've never met them, 4 for 4. But notice, you'd already won at "I'll call you back" before you knew anything. The pause did the work. The questions just confirmed it.